Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, and it's the 30th of April. It's the last day of the month, boys and girls. Bye, April. We're in the month of spring. In the season of spring, and the weather today is going to be sunny and hot. What year are we in, boys and girls? That is correct, 2020. What day of the week is it? Yesterday was what? Wednesday. Today is what? Thursday. And tomorrow will be what? You guessed it, Friday. And boys and girls, when Friday comes, it'll be a new month. Okay, it'll be May. Happy birthday, people that are in May. Mariah, Miss Brown. Okay, let's go on to meet with the teacher. Okay? And if you're meeting with the teacher, you're meeting with Miss Brown. Okay? So let's get ready to meet with me. And we're going to be going back over our phonics. Did you see any words while you were reading this week that had that E in it, that double E or that I-E? Were you able to pronounce it? Well, give yourself a pat on the back. Awesome job. Here are our high frequency words for the week. Our reading will continue with making emphasis. That means reading between the lines, taking your background knowledge, applying something new. Vocabulary, our words are going to be color words. Did you read the book? Did you like that story? I know that you did. And then our science for this week is going to be doing charts on the weather. We're going to look at the weather and we're going to make predictions. Also, you're going to be doing something with Miss Odom on clouds. Then in math, we're continuing with our subtraction of word problems. Well, let's go over our phonics real quick. Did you do it again and look at those double E's and an IE? Well, let's just look at it again. I hope that this really helped you. So when you look at that, identify. Double E is in eel and in feed, and IE is in chief and in field. Very good. Excellent. Now, let's go on to our high frequency words. Remember, red is for who? You guessed it, kindergarten, and blue is for who? You're on the ball, it's first grade. Let's go. I'm going to say the word, you're going to spell the word, and then we're going to say the word together. Let's go. Good. Good. She. That. Now look at the word that. It has that TH in it, and it makes that sound. Now, first grade, let's go on. Your words, let's go. Remember, you're doing the same thing. I'm going to say it, you're going to spell it, and then we're going to say it together. Ask. Ask. Write. Write. Call. Call. And when you look at this word, you see that WR? That WR doesn't make that W sound. It makes an R sound. Remember that. That's another good strategy to understand. When you see that WR, is going to make the R sound very good. Now let's go on to our reading for the week. Did you enjoy listening to the story at Miss Clark's Corner called Mouse Paint? Did you enjoy what happened? They actually made new colors by stepping in it. Wasn't it fantastic, boys and girls? I hope you enjoyed it. And I want you to draw me your best picture. What was your favorite part? And post it for me. No, it's not in your lesson, but it's just some extra credit if you want it. So draw me a picture of your mouse changing. Which color did he change into? Okay? Great job. And remember, this book is called Mouse Paint by Ellen Stahl Walsh. Okay? Very good. Now, let's go on to our science real quick. Science, I want you to draw me a chart. And when I say draw me a chart, kind of like what you do with a calendar. And we make predictions like, is it sunny outside or is it hot outside? That's what Ms. Brown wants you to do. Make a chart, making it sunny, or if it's windy, or if it's rainy, or if it's cloudy, okay? And then you tell me what day by putting the date that it was that way, okay? Excellent. Now, last but not least, we're going to be talking about our math, and we're going to do word problems. How many of you enjoyed dominoes? I know I did, but Ms. Brown has something special for you today. We're going to do something different. We're going to go over, and I'm getting ready to prepare for you. Before we prepare, boys and girls, I want you to look at what Ms. Brown has down on the blackboard. The board is showing you the correct way to hedge your papers. Some people are doing an awesome job, but if you look at that, it's showing you exactly what I want. And I'm gonna step around and show you that they're not writing in the margin. This is the margin, boys and girls, and that's what Ms. Brown is putting on a lot of people's paper. Do not go in the margin. If you notice, I skipped some spaces, and it's very neat handwriting, and I do not go in the margin over there. So enough of that. Let Ms. Brown talk to you about a quick review. Money, 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 money. Money. Everybody's gonna be talking about money. Let's talk about our coins. We have the penny, which is worth 1 cent. The nickel, that's worth 5 cents. And if you look at it, Ms. Brown gives you a picture and gave you the front of the penny with Abraham Lincoln, the back of the penny with the Lincoln Memorial, the front of the nickel with Thomas Jefferson, and the back of the nickel with his place where he stayed, his residence, which was Monticello. And that is 5 cents for the nickel and 1 cent for the penny. So we're going to do a quick little flip around, and we're going to talk about the dime and the quarter. A dime is worth 10 cents, and a quarter is worth 25 cents. On the front of the dime, there's Harry Truman, and then on the back of the dime is a Torch of Life. And on the quarter, you have George Washington on the front of the quarter. And on the back of the quarter, you have the different states. And on some quarters, you'll still see our state bird, which is the bald eagle. I want you to understand about our coins, okay? That was a quick review. Now let's go into our lesson. Kindergarten year lesson, we're doing the same thing with subtracting word problems. If we look at this, Ms. Brown did the same thing. Start with our number, underline our number. That's the number that we're going to take this number away from that's in the box. We circled our sign because it tells us what we're going to do. Our word problem reads, Jake has 8 balloons. He popped 2. How many are left? Jake has 6 balloons left. Look at the problem. Looked at Ms. Brown, drew a picture, and she wrote the equation. 8 minus 2 equals 6. Remember when we're doing the difference or we're subtracting, we count what way? That's so great. We count backwards that you remember. And we're going to take away how many? 2. Let's count how many we're taking away. 1, 2. And it leaves us with what? You're right, 6. How many people did a good job on that? Excellent. Now, first grade, let's do yours. Yours is more of a challenge, but I know you can do it. Look at yours. You have 19 because I put 2 cards together. Remember, a 10, a jack, and a queen is worth 10. So a king, a jack, and a queen are worth 10. So then we're going to put that 9 with it, which makes it 19. And we're going to take away 6. So we underline our number that we're going to take away from. And we put a box around the number that we're taking, the amount that we're taking away from the big number. We circle the sign because it tells us what we're going to do. And we get our answer over here. We drew a picture to help us. We have our equation, which is 19 minus 6 equals 13. And we count backwards. We're going to take away 6 from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our answer is going to be 13. And here's our word problem. Ms. Brown has 19 cups. She broke 6 cups. How many cups are broken? Ms. Brown has 13 cups that are not broken. Let me redo that. How many cups are not broken? Ms. Brown has 13 cups that's not broken. Forgive me, I erased that because this is dry erase marker. But that's how we do our problem. Okay, boys and girls, I hope everybody had a good time with our lesson. Ms. Brown wants to share one more thing. And the reason why I want to share it is because when we're doing our creative art, let's look at that picture. Which picture would you prefer? The one at the top or the one at the bottom? I'll give you a minute to think. You guessed it. I would prefer the one at the bottom because I can read it. Did you know this was saying the same thing that this one was saying and it was the same picture? Hard to read, right? So Ms. Brown didn't want you to post like this. She wants you to post like that, okay? And one last thing before we go. When we're posting our word problems, I know that a lot of you are saying, Ms. Brown, I don't have enough room to write my name. My name is very long. And I'm glad you said that. Look at how Michael wrote his name. He wrote his name first and last. Then he wrote his date underneath it instead of going across. Then he wrote the title of what he was doing, and then he actually did the word problem. Word problem with an example, with objects, the equation, and then he answered in a complete sentence. Boys and girls, I really want you to do your best work. I appreciate everything that you've been doing. And remember, you get grades this week. Till next time, have a good one.